Okay, as you can see, it says fully charged, 55 miles. Now, let's look over here. Can you see it? There's a little button over here, a little blue button. And I push that, and I got my foot on the brake. And let's watch the screens over here. Watch them come alive. All right. This is the home screen for my Link, the new version. And I wish the engine weren't running, but it is. I have to do this when it isn't so cold, I guess. Anyway, this is the new MyLink, which I'm not too crazy about. I think the older one worked better, but I'm learning it, but it's just more complicated. It does more than the old system, I think, but it is just harder. It's not user-friendly. So you've got your buttons here. Now, when you audio, you can see that. Let me go back. This is playing 60s on 6 from XM radio. From this screen, what do you want to do if you want to listen to something else? Well, there's a radio, where it says radio. If you click on that, it'll switch to AM, FM, and then back to XM. So those are the three options there. AM, FM, and I have a couple of FM channels. Here down here, you can put your favorites. You just click on that, it'll go to XM 60s on 6. Click on this, it'll go to FM PBS station.
Traditional Democrat in a lot of ways. I mean,
WGBH.
Not whatever.
And if you want to see that menu again at the bottom, well, there it is. I've got a couple of other stations here. Sports, baseball. Anyway, that's how it works for the radio. Now, let's turn this down a little bit. If you want to have an iPod, and I have an iPod down here. It's an old iPod. And if you can't see it very well, this is an old iPod that I've got connected with a cable to the USB port down here. In order to get to that play, there's this media button here. You press that once, it goes to iPod Touch, and that's what it is. And it's playing a song from there. And when you're in there, you can look at Browse, and that will show all of the, you can look at your playlists from your iPod. Might take a minute for them to come up here. I have all my 60s music here. And there it is. I can go Stranger on the Shore. That's one of my favorite songs from the 60s. Let's see, play a little of that. Controlling the volume with this, but I can also control the volume with from the steering wheel. And the phone. Oh yes, I have my cell phone. This is my Nokia cell phone. Bluetooth is on, so it is connected. And that does work fairly well. And you can look at the contacts. Those are the contacts that are on my cell phone. And I can call any one of them by just pushing this voice recognition works fairly well. I think, let's see if I want to, what do I want to call? I could push that, or I could let's try the voice activation and see if that works.
Command, please.
Call my home.
Calling my home on other.
Okay, it's going to call our home number, and Linda will probably answer it. We'll just see if it's working, make sure that it's working. I don't hear anything. Well, here it is.
Hello.
Hello, it's me. I'm
Yeah.
I'm down in blue, just testing out the system here.
Right.
Okay.
So your cell works.
Yeah, it's working with my cell phone. Okay, this doesn't apply to anything that we have here, but navigation is the other thing I've explored, and it's a nice map. It's a very good system in many ways, but the real problem is it doesn't work very well when you try to tell it to do anything. So if we go here and we look in at destination, there's a contacts, and these things I have entered, and I've given, like for instance, I've put this one that says home. So you would think it would navigate to home if I said navigate to home, but it doesn't seem to work. Let's try that. Let's just see what would happen if I say navigate to home.
Command, please.
Navigate to home.
Sorry. What type of destination, address, intersection, place of interest, or contact?
Contact.
Say the contact name.
Home.
My home, correct?
Yes.
No address stored for that contact.
You see, it doesn't work. It's reading my home from my cell phone, and I don't have any address in there. So that's oops, that's something not too good. But it's the only. No, shut up.
Goodbye.
The only way to do it right now is to do it manually. You just have to do your finger, and you want to go. Let's go. Hey, I wonder if I can try navigating to an address. Let's try that. That way I can. I'll give it my old address. Let's go back. Let's just say I'll do it verbally. I'll do it with the voice recognition.
Command, please.
Navigate to address.
I think you want to find an address. Say the address including city and state.
Road, Ashland, Massachusetts.
In Road Town of Ashland, Massachusetts, correct?
Yes.
Say yes if this is correct. Say no to try again, or choose one of the other results from the screen.
Yes.
Complete your selection from the radio display.
I still have to touch
The
the
route
screen.
calculation is complete.
There it is. Okay, that's where our old home, where we used to live, and it shows the route to get there. Okay, anyway, that probably pretty much covers it. At least you can do it verbally but when you give an address, but anything that's already on there, it doesn't seem to understand. Okay, well, the settings and the energy is kind of nice. It shows the charging status, the flow. When I'm going, it shows the power flowing from the battery or from the engine info. Anyway, it's not a perfect system, but I'm learning it. Oh, here's the weather. I can see what the weather is, and it's pretty cold, 27 degrees right now. I want to show you something down here that's nice. These controls down here. This is a very nice shifting shifter. We're in park, and this is the brake. And this is the parking assist system. This will actually help you parallel park theoretically. I haven't done it yet. I have to show you this problem what we have with the park assist. Maybe I'll do that now. The old Volt would beep, 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 and then when it would do a solid tone, you knew when to stop. Because when we go into our driveway here, to our garage here, there's another car in front of us. I'll put it into drive, release the brake, and you'll see, if you look at the screen here, it does give us a warning when we get closer, but it doesn't make any sound at all until you practically hit the thing in front of you. So you have to be careful with this. Now, we're getting a little closer here. Headlights came on. I have to go really slow. There should be a little visual present there. Now it's showing how close we're getting to the in front of us. But there's no sound, no warning sound. That's as close as I dare come. If I go any closer, I'll basically touch because of that bike rack on there. This is the view from the rear vision camera. Those lines help you steer and make it easy to go right into this parking area. And now we're going for a little ride. The 2016 Volt drives very much like Red, our old 2013 Volt. It may be a little quieter. We have noticed that when it is below freezing, the gas engine comes on more frequently than the 2013 did. At least it's regular gas that it uses. The 2013 required premium. The maps for the navigation system are very good. It even zooms in automatically at key points during the route. Here we are, driving to Aldi's food market to restock our supply of German chocolate and sauerkraut. Driving blue is certainly a real pleasure.